Hi, this is Asker. In today's video, I want to share with you a couple of tips on how you can improve your mindset to get a lot more success. Most of the ideas really come from this wonderful book called Mindset. This one. I totally love this book, written by Carol Dweck. I've actually read it 2 times and also heard the audiobook once. So if you want to learn a little bit about the mindset and improve, listen up. But first I want to share a little story with you. I remember when I started studying at the university to become an engineer, there were some people that were obviously better than me and doing really well. And I remember what I thought about them. I thought really when we had our lessons with math and chemistry, I thought, these guys are really, really smart. They just get it like right away. They're geniuses. They're really intelligent, and I could never be as good as them. And that's a dangerous way to think, but we're gonna come into that in a little bit. I have also tried, I remember, when I moved to Italy, right after the high school, I took a language course in just 1 month, and actually I got a job, and my Italian became pretty good. And a lot of people would tell me, wow, you're so good with languages, you're such a genius. But I knew, I had the feeling, languages are easy to learn. I just gotta work hard at it, and really, so I studied a lot and made some rules for myself that I would only speak Italian and read a lot, listen. So I quickly became very good. And in these two stories, you can actually see what is called the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. When I was studying at DTU, the engineering university, I had a fixed mindset. I believed that intelligence and skills in math and science were fixed traits, that it was not something you could fundamentally change. While with the languages, I was confident that I could be really good. So this limited me in a lot of ways in this area when I had fixed. So let's look a little bit about the two mindsets that we're working with. The fixed mindset really tells you that you believe your skills are innate and you cannot really develop them. You might be able to learn new things, but you are eventually going to reach a plateau given by your genes, given by your the genetic pools you were given when you were born. However, if you have the growth mindset, you believe that you can learn and grow, and where you are now is just the starting point. So I wrote down a couple of questions which you can think about and you can see if you have a growth mindset. So I hope you're ready to take this little test and find out if you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. So here it comes. Statement number 1, your intelligence is something very basic that you can't change very much. Number 2, you can learn new things, but you can't really change how intelligent you are. Number 3, no matter how intelligent you are, you can always change your intelligence quite a bit. Number 4, you can always substantially change how intelligent you are. And here are two more bonus questions. Stay with me. Would you rather have lots of success and validation or learn a lot of new things? Is success for you learning and growing or getting the approval of others? So if you watch this video maybe one more time, pause it a couple times, you can see what are the fixed traits and the growth mindsets. The fixed is really you believe that you do not develop that much. The growth is you believe that. And you might be thinking now, what is the problem having a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Well, there are actually quite a lot of problems with having the fixed mindset. The problem with the fixed mindset is you will probably shy away from taking challenges, taking on challenges that are hard for you. And in reality, if you really want to get better, one of the best things you can do is to take a challenge, something that's hard for you. You learn from that. If you take jobs or tasks that are easy and fast to do for you, you're not learning and growing as much as possible. So really having this fixed mindset is so dangerous if you want to grow and have success. So I really encourage you to start having a growth mindset. And the interesting thing is the vast majority of people that have success, they have this growth mindset. And you hear it again and again when you interview the best managers, the best leaders, the best athletes. They will tell you how much they worked, how hard they worked, how much they suffered. There was just the Olympics, and one of the rowers in the Danish team, I remember he just said, you know what, the last 2 years have been hell. He had worked his butt off so much. So my task for you really, and your homework for this video, is to identify what are the challenges that you shy away from. I bet there are some. Don't we all shy away from some challenges? And what is maybe the feedback you do not want to ask other people? I remember I asked my wife this question. Do you think I'm good with people? And the reason I asked her was because generally if you ask people, are you good with people? Or if they rate themselves, the vast majority will say that they are much better than the average. Actually, if you ask people, 95% will say that they're better than the average, and 25% will tell you that they're in the top 5%. Obviously, that cannot be the case. So I asked her, how do you think my social skills are? I think she has good social skills, and I remember it's a tough question getting, huh? If she told me, there's some things that I think you could improve upon. And she gave me a couple of tips, and obviously it wasn't that great to hear the advice. She said, yeah, I think you're generally pretty good, but there are some instances where you can improve. So I was eventually grateful for having this advice from her. So your homework is really go out there and find the challenges that are hard for you, seek some feedback, and start having the growth mindset and knowing that you can improve and get better, grow and learn. It's a lifelong learning, I think, to have this growth mindset, because society really bombards us with this quick fix so often and tells us the stories. He was so good, he was so amazing. The reality is there's always a story before the big newspaper front page where it says he was just so amazing. Everybody worked at it, everybody had something that was hard or they worked at it to get that good. Don't fall for the trap of thinking that it was easy or it just came to them out of nothing. So good luck developing your growth mindset. Good luck with seeking tough feedback and seeking challenges. Leave a couple of comments, what you thought about the video, how it helped you, and I look forward to seeing you in other videos. Take care. Bye-bye.